2023, and what we see is a massive wave of mandatory and market-led disclosure requirements coming onto corporations. We've seen a lot of voluntary initiatives, market-led initiatives, and now we see the regulation coming. So companies have been working on this for some time, but now they really need to pay attention, and it's moving into the CFO and the CEO office. As we see this wave of mandatory disclosure coming, there's a couple of really big things to pay attention to. The new kid on the block is without a doubt the CSRD, the Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive from the EU. This is going to hit 50,000 companies in the next few years, and that's companies based in the EU, but also companies with significant operations in the EU. So you could be a Japanese company, a Brazilian company, an American company, and you still may have to comply with EU regulation. And we also see the other big change that's happening is the International Sustainability Standards Board, the ISSB, and this has been set up by the Global Accounting Standards Body. So this is the financial accountants now doing sustainability disclosure. The ISSB has already published S1 and S2. S1 is a general standard, this is how you should think about and structure your disclosures. S2 is here's the very specific climate disclosures we need. It's going to take a little bit of time for those to become mandatory, but what we already start to see is market adoption. Companies doing it voluntarily, and everybody should be aware that CDP in 2024 is going to adopt the ISSB S2 climate standard, and therefore 23,000 plus companies are going to be collecting and disclosing and structuring a climate ISSB data set. So in order to prepare for this next wave of sustainability related disclosures, companies need to first of all pay attention and understand what is likely to hit them and when. What are you going to be required to do? And that's not particularly difficult because the regulators are giving pretty good signals. Secondly, you need to really get a really good quality structured data set. You have all the data in your company, or perhaps it's in your supply chain, but you need to collect that and structure it. Businesses have a choice. There's a spectrum of how you see particularly the mandatory disclosure requirements. As a minimum, you're going to have to comply. Yes, it's the law. So that's the floor, but really do you want to aim for the floor? I think not. The purpose of disclosure is really about being a better business, better decisions, more sustainable. So actually, all of these disclosure requirements are about strategic transformation to become a truly sustainable business and be a winner of the future.